Most Forex traders that I know trade gold, and that is the gold chart that you're looking at behind me from the 14th of June, last Friday, when gold moved up virtually all day long, a move of 350 pips. So if you were trading one lot, that was a profit of $3,500 in one day. Yes, big move, big trade, big profit. But I know you're saying, well, I don't have big money that I can put into my trading account to make a big trade like that. Well, there is a solution for you and for everyone to be able to make a big trade like that and make big profit. You can have a big trading account. You can have a big trading account. You've heard of prop firms. You know what they are, what they do. What you do is you use your skills, your trading skills, and you trade with their money. They provide the fund. Now you can research various prop firms, and there are a lot that are scams, a lot that go out of business, but this is Oanda. Okay, Oanda has been in business for 26 years. They're highly regulated. They have 10 global offices around the world. They are not going to scam you. They're not going to run away with your money, all right? So, but you do the research. I'll leave the link below this video in the description, and you can check it out for yourself. What I'm telling you about is a limited time offer where you can get a 10K, 25K, or 50K account at a very, very affordable price. The prices, the fees for these accounts are already affordable, but if you use this code, rickray, all caps, one word, you can get a 25% discount on any of these accounts. And this is for a limited time. It's only for the next 4 weeks. And yes, I'll be upfront with you. I get a small commission if you do sign up with the link that I've provided in the description below. It's up to you. It's a great opportunity. You check it out. You do the research. And if you're interested, well, take advantage of this limited time opportunity. So let's go ahead and get started with the regular weekly analysis that I do every week. This week starting on the 17th, going through to the 21st of June 2024, where we look at the high impact news, the profit and loss from last week's trades, the pending orders, the trade setups that I have in place for this upcoming week that I share with you, and I do all of this to help you make profit with your Forex trading. And as usual, we have our go-to website, forexfactory.com, where we will look at the data that's going to be released in this upcoming week. And I have highlighted the fundamental news items that are of major importance. Of course, all of these red items are important. But what's particularly important this week is that we have 3 central banks that will be announcing whether or not they are going to lower or raise the interest rates. And I have all of those 3 banks highlighted here on the screenshot for you. But be sure and check forexfactory.com not only for your local times, but for all of these fundamental news items that affect the movement of our currencies and commodities. So let's go ahead and have a look at the profit and loss from last week's trades, and it was a very, very profitable week. Some people, when I released the video last week, they were hesitant, had questions about why did I take those, why did I give those trade setups, why did I go the direction that I went on most of those trades, but you can see the results now. So let's have a look at the last week's trades, the profit and loss that we had. Looking at the trades from last week, we start off with gold, and I had a sell limit at 23.15. That did not open on Monday, but it did open on Tuesday. But these are 4-hour candles. You would have had to have been watching the chart to get out of this one at 75 pips. And remember, if you get 20 or 30 pips in profit, you can always move your stop loss below break even, so that if it does go the opposite direction, which this one did, then at least you would get out with something, rather than just holding on, hoping that it's going to go the right direction, and you end up with a big loss. I do know that some of you got stopped out with your stop loss, but remember, 20 or 30 pips profit, move your stop loss below break even to protect your capital. Now, with this one, if you had stayed around and played with this support zone, which we had at 23.15, you could have got back in the trade. On Thursday, it came back up, hit that, went a little bit above, but came back down, and this would have been a 200 pip move on Thursday. And then Friday, it was just totally crazy. went up all day long on Friday. So we had a lot of zigzag movement with gold during the week. It was a little bit difficult to trade. But the key thing is always protect your capital. Now let's look at the Euro US. And this one did not execute in the beginning of the week. I said to just buy the Euro US when the market opens. It went a little bit the wrong direction and then did come back up to that entry point. And if you open the trade at the entry point I gave you on Monday, which was a buy, it went a little bit wrong, but then came up and gave us 53 pips before all that news came out on Thursday and Friday and went totally the wrong direction as the US dollar started to strengthen towards the end of the week. Then the odd US did very well with the news that came out last week. It opened immediately on Monday. I said to buy when the market opens, and it just went straight into profit. And then Monday, Tuesday was good profit, and then Wednesday just took off like a ballistic missile for a total of 125 pips before all the news came out, and it went back the opposite direction. And if you notice this is a reaction from the news, what I call a knee-jerk reaction, and usually very quickly within a day or two it will come back to where it was before the news came out, and that's exactly what happened with the odd US. That is quite normal to see that. Looking at the New Zealand US, it did the same thing. The market opened on Monday and I told you to buy. I told you to buy the New Zealand US on the market open on Monday, and this one did exactly as the odd US did, went straight into profit, went really up well with the news on Wednesday, and then fell down on Thursday and Friday back to where it was in the beginning of the week. But a total of 120 pips profit on the New Zealand US. And then the pound US, we had a good one. That one opened on the market open on Monday, went a little bit the wrong direction, and then came up above our entry point and went into profit on Tuesday. And then Wednesday was phenomenal for an astonishing win of 141 pips on the pound US before going the opposite direction. The USD CAD was neutral. Okay, no trade on the USD CAD. The UJ, I told you, let's just keep buying the UJ. All right, if you bought on Monday, it went into profit, then went a little bit wrong direction. If you held on to that, okay, you shouldn't have had your stop loss hit with this small reversal. It came right back up, and for a total from Monday to Friday gave us 147 pips on the UJ. And now let's jump over and look at the pending orders that I have in place, the trade setups for this upcoming week. With the gold XAU USD, it's a sell limit, okay, 23.48, and that is the next Fibonacci level, the first Fibonacci level, which is an important one, 0.382. It almost got up there midweek, and it tried on Friday, big move up on Friday, 350 pip move up. And usually, remember, when Asia Pacific opens on Monday, they will follow the trend from the close of the US session on Friday. So I'm expecting to see the gold will continue to move up to 23.48. That's a zone that I'm looking for, and then continue the bearish move. Gold is bearish on the day chart. Yes, it's bullish on the 4-hour chart, but on the long-term chart that I use for analysis, the day chart, it's still bearish. So I'm expecting that we might see a bit more correction to 23.48 and then a continuation of the downward move. So entry price for this sell limit, 23.48. Take profit at 2,300. We got just a little bit below 2,300 on Thursday. We got down to 22.95. So 23.48 for the entry, 2,300 for the take profit. Then the Euro US, I have a sell limit with the entry price at 1.0762. It is turning bearish, the Euro US, with the strengthening of the US dollar this week, last week. So we'll see if this will come back up to our support line, turned resistance line. See, it comes up to our resistance, 1.0762, and that's where the sell limit is for the Euro US. Then the odd US is neutral. Okay, neutral on the day chart, neutral on the 4-hour chart, and if you follow me at all, you know neutral means no trade. However, on the New Zealand US, I do have a sell limit. Okay, entry price is 0.6150. New Zealand US, a sell limit. The pound US, a sell limit. We're seeing strengthening of the US dollar. Whether or not that will continue, we cannot predict the market. We just react to what we see. So I have a sell limit on the pound US with the entry price at 1.2725. See if that will come back up and hit our support turned resistance. The CAD, the USD CAD, the dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, let's give this one a shot this week, all right? Buy limit on the USD CAD. All right, with the entry price at 1.3720. It's pretty close to that now. All right, just needs to come down, bounce off of this support level, and then our entry price will open. Let's see if this will climb back up. It looks like it wants to go back up to around nearly 1.38. It has been there before, and it looks like it's trying to test that again. So I'm bullish on the USD CAD with the strengthening of the US dollar with an entry price 1.3720, a buy limit on the USD CAD. Then the UJ, of course, is a buy. All right. As I told you, we're waiting on the Central Bank of Japan to see if they would do anything to support the Japanese yen, and they did nothing. All right. We had a little bit of movement midweek on Wednesday, and then it came right back up on Thursday and continued up on Friday before closing a little bit bearish on Friday with the close of the U.S. session. However, we're right here at this strong support level, so I expect to see that we might bounce off of that. So I have a buy limit. All right, we've been up to 160 before, and we might get up there again. So I have a buy limit on the UJ at 157.100. So that wraps it up for this weekly analysis, starting with the 17th of June. And if you need help with your stop loss and risk to reward ratios, don't forget this video that I made recently to show you how to use the excellent tool in the TradingView software program to, without calculation, be able to determine your entry price, your stop loss, and your risk to reward ratio. And if you enjoy these videos and they're beneficial, they help you at all, I would appreciate if you subscribe to the YouTube channel and of course click that bell so you'll be notified every time I make one of these videos, which is every Sunday for the upcoming week of Forex trading. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.